Good evening, students. Welcome to Byju's Exam Prep. Today we are going to continue the same topic, percentage. I have given you two sessions on percentage. Yesterday I gave you one session. One session the last week I gave you the first session on percentage. I explained about basic part and questions as well. Then second session on percentage, I discussed many questions on percentage. So third session on percentage, I will give you more questions on percentage. Did you revise the last two classes? How many of you? Yasmin, Anju, Vishwandro, Gori, Surya, Nikita, Satya, Ram, Hira, Ganesh, Bhaskar, Leila Shahid, Chakravarti, Sareem, Qureshi, Ravina, Vijay, Ravina, Akhil, KK, Parul, Gaurav Sharma, Poonam Shekhawat, Rosie, Aisha, Paras Gupta, Nimish, Naveen, Vishal, Reina, Sheenu Yadav, Praveen Kumar. Good evening to everyone. Many of you have revised the session. They are saying, yes, sir, I revised the same. That's great. So, this is nice if you are revising the same. If you will not revise, you will not get the benefit. If I will teach you exam-centric questions, the questions the examiner will ask in exam, still you will not get any benefit until you will not revise. So revision is must. Let's come to the very first example of the day. Everyone. Kaka Chauhan, Ashwari, Sagar, good evening. Definitely, Gaurav, definitely, sure. Very good, Vishal. A option, absolutely right. A option, absolutely right. Anita scored 31%. Sunita scored 40%. What is the difference between these two? Difference of 9%. Anita scored 31% of the maximum marks. Anita scored 31%. Sunita scored 40%. So gap of 9% is there. One student, Anita, was failed by 16 and Sunita scored 56 more than passing. Okay. So how much is the gap? 72 marks. Maximum marks ka 9% ka gap is 72. So maximum marks, how much? 9, 8, 7, 7. So maximum marks are 800. If maximum marks are 800, so Sunita scored how much? She scored 40%. Is this point clear, everyone? Everybody can see 31% and 40%. The gap of 9% is there. The gap of 9% is equal to 72 because one student was failed by 16, other student was getting 56 more than passing, right? If I will give you an example that somebody is supposed to score 100 marks, let's suppose. So if somebody is failed by 16, so it means the person is getting 84 marks and somebody is getting 56 more than passing. If 100 marks is the passing marks, if other than this question, right, 100 is the passing marks, let's suppose. So 84, if 16, failed by 16, 84, 56 more means 156. So how much is the gap, Nikita? How much is the gap between these two? 72. Is the point clear now? It means if 9% is equal to 72, so it means maximum marks are 800. So 800 ka 40% means 320. 320 is the marks which Sunita scored. Okay, but she was getting 56 more than passing. If she was getting 320 and she was getting 56 more than passing, so you can subtract and you will get the gap, the minimum passing marks, 260. Is this point clear? If you have not revised last two classes, you will feel puzzled. I know. Gaurav, you have attended both the sessions, and if you will check the last class, I explained 3 questions of this type. Still, you are asking 72 marks, how the gap is 72. Okay. Randy, this is not the class of profit and loss beta. When profit and loss will be discussed, you are most welcome to ask. Okay. 31%, 40%, so gap is 9%. Difference failed by 1650 more than past addition is done. Please tell. Okay. I gave you the example. Let's suppose the passing marks. Nobody has revised. I can see. Mr. Yera, Ren, Gaurav, Sarim, Nikita, all of you are confused. Great. Yasmin, Chale, great. Everybody is confused. You have not revised the last class. I can see the response. Great. Let's suppose the passing marks is 100. If somebody is failed by 16 marks, just leave it. Just give me just 1 second only. So everybody, if I will take, there is a person A who is failed by 30 marks. If A is failed by 30 marks and B got 25 marks more than passing. If A is failed by 30 marks and B got 25 marks more than passing, then tell me, find gap between A and B. Find gap between marks of A and B. Everybody, tell me. Yera, now you have given me the answer, and before you were not able to understand what is that. Now you are adding these two. Before you were asking, what is that? Akhil is saying 5 is the gap. Praveen is saying 5 is the gap. Manish is saying 5 is the gap. Yasmin is saying 5 is the gap. I can show you the responses. Everybody can see the response. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Salim is saying 5. Why? What is that? What is that? You need A for apple, B for boy, C for cat. I know. I can see the response in your class. Many students, they do not know. Tell me. Why not 12 is the difference now? Before, whom I was giving 5 is the gap for this question, you were saying 5 is the gap. Why not 12 is the gap in this case then? Why not? In this question, if let's suppose 100 is the passing marks. If 100 is the passing marks, you will say, sir, why 100? If you want to take something else, if you want to take any other value, you can take, no issues. Let passing marks 100. If passing marks 100, A is failed by 30, so he got 70. B got 25 more than passing, so 125. So 70 and 125. So gap of how much? 55. Yes or no? Tell me fast. If passing is 100, somebody got failed by 30, somebody got 25 more. The gap of 55 is there or not? In this case, let's suppose 100 is the passing marks. Somebody got failed by 20 marks, so he got 80. Somebody got 32 more than passing, so 132. So gap of how much? 52. Gap of 55. Here it is 52. Where is the confusion, guys? Where is the confusion? Many of you don't understand, and this is not good for you. I'm telling you, the syllabus we will not be able to complete the exam-centric questions. You will have to revise. The last class, I took 3 examples of same type. Still, you are not able to understand. It means you are not revising anything. It means you are not dedicated. Many of you are not dedicated. Many of you are not able to do these questions. Basic understanding is not there. So I am fed up with this. Actually, I'm fed up. Right? Somebody got 31% marks. Somebody got 40% marks. So out of total marks, maximum marks, total marks, one are the same thing. Somebody got 31, somebody got 40%. So gap of 9% is clearly visible. If I will write 40 minus 31, then it will give me 9. Do I need to write this? Do I need to write this? Somebody got 40, somebody got 31. The gap of 9% is there. Now somebody is failed by 16 and somebody got 56 more than passing. It means the gap of 72 marks is there. So total marks, how much? I can explain anything 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times. But what is the benefit? There is a loss for all of you. I am supposed to teach. I'm teaching you. If you will ask 20 times, I will teach you. But there is no benefit. No need to use any formula. Yes, man. Just cross this formula and cancel out. Whatever I'm teaching you, just concentrate on that. It is not a big thing. If I'm saying I'm having 100 rupees, you are having 20 less than me, he's having 30 more than me, it means the gap of 50 is there. There is no need for formula. There is general understanding. If you depend on shortcuts, depends upon formulas, will ruin you completely. If you really want to clear mathematics exam, you will have to understand the logical method, the practical method, the actual method. You will have to. So total marks, I got 800. I will suggest the students to revise whatever I used to explain in the class. Many of you are not doing. It means there is a big loss for all of you. So 800 is the total marks. And now I'm taking the example of Anita. If Anita got 31% marks, it means 8 ones are 8 threes are 248 marks. This is the, if they might be asking how much a score is taken by Anita, this is clearly visible. 800 ka 31%, 248. But she was failed by 16. So add 16, you will get 264. So this is passing marks. This is about passing marks, 264. Is this point clear or not? Tell me fast. Everybody can take that screenshot. Everybody take that screenshot. Okay, and many of you, I know, if I will suggest you to do something, what will you do? Many of you feel that, sir, why you took my name that I'm not able to do? And he used to get 1 mark. And in the rating, he used to say, sir, you don't have knowledge to teach. I will give you 1 mark, 1 rating. That is great. You can give me 0 as well. That is not a problem. So the only thing that you are doing cheating with yourself, you are not honest to yourself. So this is, rest depends upon you. It depends upon you, beta. Whatever you want, you can. That is not a problem. Okay. Now come to the next example. A student required 20% marks. If he or she secured 10% marks, so fail by 20 marks. Find the passing marks. Find the passing marks. What answer? Just answer in the poll. A option, 65% are able to do. This is great. It means 60 to 70% students are fantastically. They understand the concept. Students require 20% marks to crack, but somebody is getting 10% marks, so fail by 20 marks. So how much is the gap? How much is the gap? Total marks ka, if somebody got 20%, the student will pass. If getting 10%, fail by 20 marks. So gap of 10% is there, which is equal to 20 marks. Which gap I'm talking? Somebody got 20%, somebody got 10%. So gap of 10% is there. The gap of 10%. The student who is pass, the student who is fail. The gap of 10% is there. Total marks ka 10% is equal to, if 10% gap, it is equal to 20 marks. Somebody got 20% marks, somebody got 10% marks. who got 10% marks, he is failed by 20 marks. So it means if he might be getting 20%, 10% more, it means 20 marks more he might be getting, he or she. So 10% more, 10% marks is equal to 20. So total marks is clearly visible. You will have to understand. Do not cram. How will you get the understanding? Where will you get the understanding? With revising the same. With practice, you will get. Okay. Total marks 200. Student who will crack the exam is getting 20%. So 200 cut 20% means 40 marks. That's it. Okay. Let's move to next. I'm afraid of teaching you the good questions actually in your batch. Actually, I am afraid. I want you to teach the best questions, but many of you stop me. I'm not going to stop myself. Still, I will teach you. This is one of the amazing questions. Do it. Take your time. Everybody can see now. B option is right. In an examination, 45% of students who appeared are boys, the remaining are girls. 60% boys, 70% girls are pass. What is the percentage of students who got fail? Let total students as 1,000. Let total students as 1,000. So boys are how much? Boys are how much? 45%. Boys are 450. And girls are how much? Out of 1,000 students, boys are 45% means 450. Girls are remaining 55%, so 550. Boys are 450, 60% boys are pass. So it means 40% boys are fail. Is the point clear or not? If total students are 1,000, the boys are 45%, 450. So girls are 55%. Okay. Girls are 55%, 550. Out of total 450 boys, 40% boys are fail, 60% boys are pass. This is given. 40% fail. You are right. Out of 550 girls, 70% pass, 30% fail. 165. 345 are fail. Is the point clear? Out of that total students, 345 are fail. Out of total 1,000 into 100. So this is 34.5%. That is it. Everybody note down. This question is very nice, very much logical. I hope you understand. Let's move to next. Okay, this question was done yesterday. No issues. At least now you can answer in a better way. I expect everyone to answer this question. At least 90% student answer, right? Now 68%. What about remaining? You have not revised the last class. I'm telling you, till 70% students, they are 65 to 70% students are doing the efforts. Remaining are not. In an examination, 65% pass in history, 55% pass in Hindi, 5% fail in both. So I can say 35%, or by taking pass only. Let total students as 100. If total students is 100, pass in history, 65. Pass in Hindi, 55. 5% fail in both. So pass in at least one. This will be 95. So pass in history, pass in Hindi. The total value is 120. 95 is pass in at least one. So how much is 25 is the common value? 25, which we have counted. If pass in at least one is total 95, 65 pass in history, 55 pass in Hindi. So something is common in these two. So 120 pass in history and Hindi. So subtract 95 will give you 25. 25 is common. Common means pass in history, pass in Hindi. That they were expecting. Okay. Very good. Let's come to next example now. This is one of the amazing questions. Students used to expect the good level questions. This is, do not afraid, not difficult, but good level question. Do it now. B option, absolutely right. Very good. 26 to buy 3%. Ramesh saved this much percentage of monthly salary. It means 80 by 300. 26 threes are 78. 26 threes are 78 plus 2 80. So 80 by 300. We got 26 2 by 3%. This is equal to 80 by 300. So this is the saving. This is the income. Okay. Out of 300 income, if income is 300, so somebody save 80. Okay. So it means expense is how much? Expense 220. Out of 300 income, 80 is the saving. So 220 is the expense. If expense increase 20%, if this increase by 20%, so it means it will become 44 will increase. 44 means how much? 264. But the total income is 300. Okay. So how much you find? Everybody can tell me. Now saving will become how much? If 300 was the income, 80 was the saving. How you got the very first term? 26 by 3% is 80 by 300. 300 is the income, 80 is the saving, so 220 is the expense. If expense increase 20%, it becomes 264. Okay. Now if it becomes 264, this is 300. 300 minus 264, it will give you 36. Okay. Now saving was 80, now become 34. Saving was 80, now become 34. Now the person is able to save 4080. But according to this value has been taken, according to this, saving is 36 unit. Saving is 36 unit. The value of 36 unit is given is 4080 rupees. But they are asking monthly salary. Monthly salary is 300 unit. Value of 36 unit is 4080 rupees. So value of 300 unit multiplied with 300 will give you 34,000 rupees. B option is absolutely right. Okay? B option is absolutely right. Take the screenshot. Okay, beta, let's move to next. Yes, yeah, unitary method was used. 36 unit value is 4080, so value of 300 unit, which is total income, you were supposed to find out. B option absolutely right. How did you do that? Anyone would like to explain this? How did you approach? The expenditure on food is 35% of income. Income increase 30%. How much percentage of food expenditure is less than the initial percentage to keep food expenditure unchanged? Let's suppose, let income is 100. Let income is 100 rupees. Let income is 100 rupees. Expense is how much? 35. Now income, if income increase, raised by 30%. Now income 130 rupees. Income was taken as 100 rupees. Expense is 35. Now income increased by 30%, so it becomes 130. Now expense is again same, there is no change, 35. Now expense is 35 out of 130 into 100. Do you understand this point? Everyone please confirm. Is this point clear or not? Okay. The question is simple. If somebody was getting original income is 100, increased by 30%. Now income, original income 100, now income 130. Is this point clear? Expense is 35% of the income. Expense is 35. Is the point clear? Original income 100, income increased 30%, so become 130. Expense was 35, expense still remains same, 35. There is no change. Now income is 35%. Here in first case it was 35%. In second case, how much? This is 35 by 130 into 100. Because expense is 35, income has become 130. So 35 is how much percentage of 130? This is 26.9%. So expense was 35%, now become 26.9%. Okay, how much percentage is of food expenditure is less than the initial percentage? So 35 is original, 35% was original, now it has become 26.9 by 35 into 100. Percentage, it has become, the percentage was 35%, now become 26.9, so there is a change of 35 minus 26.9 by 35% into 100 will give you overall 23%. That is it, finish. B option, absolutely. Naveen, until I will not complete the question, it will not give you the right answer. So now the answer is 23%. This is the right answer. Percentage we had not calculated till then. Now I have calculated. Expense was 35%, this is given. Now expense has become 26.9%. So how much increase? 35 minus 26.9 upon 35 into 100. Whenever you are supposed to find out percentage increase, just do one thing, increase value by increase value, increase in value. How much increase you will have to take in numerator by original or initial you can say into 100. This is percentage increase, that is it. Okay, beta, is the point clear? Let's move to next. Everyone. No. Why? How much percentage change? So 35 minus 26.9 by 35 into 100. So this is the percentage change. Comparative to the original, you will have to take the So difference by original into 100. Difference you will have to take 35 minus 46.9 by original, which is 35 into 100. That was there. Okay, let's come to next example, everyone. Do it now. B option, absolutely right. Total 800 rupees. Total 800 rupees. Due to 20% reduction in the price, a person is able to purchase 5 kilogram more. What is the original quantity? So guys, I can take price comparison first. If price was 100, 20% reduced, it become 80. Price was 100, now become 80. 25s are 24s are 5 is to 4. Now compare the quantity. Quantity is 4 is to 5. So 1 unit is the gap. Okay, beta. Price decreased by 20%. If price was 100 rupees, 20% reduced means it become 80. So 25s are 24s. Quantity ratio is exactly reverse of that. So it will be 4 is to 5. So 4 is to 5 means the gap of 1 unit, which is equal to 5 kg. Price and quantity both are reciprocal. 5 is to 4, 4 is to 5. So 1 unit gap is 5. So 4 unit will be how much? 4 5s are 20. 20 kg. Original quantity you were supposed to find out. Original quantity 5 4s are 20. Now quantity 5 5s are 25. That is okay. Let's move to next. Let's move to next. Come to the next example, guys. The option absolutely right. Good. A person saved 25% of income. If income increased 20%, how much? Saving remains the same. Income is equal to expense plus saving. Out of 100, save 25%. So 75 is the expense. 100 is the income. 100 is the income. 25% is the saving. So 75 is the expense. Income increased 20%, become 120. Saving remains same. Saving remains 25. So what will be the value of expense now? Tell me fast. If 100 was this income, 25% save means 25 save. So 75 is the expense. Okay. Now 20% income increase become 120. Saving remains same 25. This minus this will give you 25. So 75 will become 95. So 20 increase upon 75 into 100. 20 by 75 into 100. 20 is the increase upon 75 into 100. 25 3s are 25 4s are 80 by 3%. 26 2 by 3%. This is absolutely right. Questions are amazing. Methods are amazing. Now you will become amazing once you will revise. This is the best I can give it to you. You should take the benefit. Let's come to next, guys. Everybody can see. This question is two numbers are less than third, 37%, 30%. Two are compared to the third one. What? Yes, B option is right. Very good, very good. What should you do? Let third number as 100. So two numbers. First will be 37% less. 100 is the third number. 100 ka 37%, 37 less. It means this number is 63. This number is 30% less. It means this will be 70. If third number is 100, first number will be 37% less means 63. Second number 30% less means 70. By what percent is the second number more than first? Second is how much more than first? Second is how much more? 7 more. Then first. Then first. Compared with first. The value is compared with first, so that first will be taken in the denominator. जिसके साथ तुलना की जाती है, you will have to take that value in the denominator. So this value is 63, this is 70. This is 7 more than 63 into 100. 7 9s are 63. So 100 by 9% is absolutely right. 100 by 9% is absolutely right. Everybody take the screenshot. Okay, let's move to next. This question, amazing, 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 I can say. B option absolutely right. Great, good, very nice. B is compared with A. B by A, 1 by 3. C is compared by B, 40%. 40% means what? 40% means 40 by 100. It means 22 are 25 are 2 by 5. First, B by A is 1 by 3. C by B is 2 by 5. Now what should you do? You will have to multiply this one with 5, this one with 5. So you got A ratio B ratio C. A ratio B ratio C. B is 5, A is 15, C is 2. Okay? A, B, C. I think you understand. B by A is there, C by B is there. Now B is common in both. B, I'll have to make them equal. B is 1, B is 5. Multiply with 5 in the first one. You got A as 15, B is 5, C is 2. Is this point clear? Yeah. To make B equal because B was common. Okay. Now what? D is 50% of C. D is compared with C. It is 50%. 50% means 1 by 2. So D and C are compared. D is 50%. D is 1 by 2 of C. So C by D. This is 1 by 2. C is 2. D is 1. Okay. So you can take D will be, because C is 2 here as well. So D will be 1. 15 is to 5 is to 2 is to 1. Is this clear? Now what? Difference between B and D. Difference between B and D. This is 4 unit. 4 unit is given equal to 1600 rupees. So 1 unit is equal to 400 rupees. Is the point clear? If 1 unit is equal to 400, you are supposed to find out the complete. 15, 5, 20, 22, 23. Total it is 23 unit. Okay, beta? 23 unit. 1 unit you got 400. So 23 unit will be 23 into 400. So this will give you 1900 rupees. That is it. B ratio A was given, C ratio B was given, B was common, I make them equal. So A ratio B ratio C became 15 is to 5 is to 2. Now D and C was 1 is to 2. It was simple. C was 2, D was 1. C was 2 here, C was 2 here. So C is already equal. So C is 2. D will be 1. A and B 15 and 5. So B and D, the gap is 4 unit, which is 1600 rupees. So total 23 unit is 23 into 400, 1900 rupees. That is it. Let's move to next. Simple one now. Now stress buster questions. Do it now. Every question cannot be difficult. Every question cannot be simple. So that's variety you will get in your class. No need to take X. No need to take X. Just in your mind, you could take 15, 5, 22, 23. That is it. B option, absolutely right. This question at least 100% students could give the right answer. Why not 100%? Paras Gupta is at the top. Vishal, KK, Nimish. Good. Chaliye. 60% students in the school are boys. Total number of girls in the school is 460. If 60% of the students are boys, it means girls are 40% of the total students. Of the total students, 40% are boys. Because 60% are boys, 40% are girls. And girls, 40% value is given 460. So 60% value you are supposed to find out because they're asking number of boys. Is this point clear or not? 40% are girls. Value of 40% is given 460. So value of 60% which is boys, you are supposed to find out. 22s are, 23s are, 2 2s are, 2 3s are. 690 will be the right answer. Okay, beta, one single step. That's it. Let's move to next example now. Thirty seconds more than sufficient. Do it now. Vishal, making mistake, beta. Check it again. C option absolutely right. Good, good, good. If 24% is the wastage out of the total, 24% is the wastage, so output will be 76%, isn't it? Which is given 68,400 tons. So total will be equal to 76 nines are. So 90,000 if you will take, 90,000 tons if you will take, you will get after 24% wastage, 76% of 90,000 is giving you 6,400. So C option is right. Okay, let's move to next. Krishna, you have a doubt in the last class? Last question. Okay, just listen this one, then I'll come to that one. C option, good. A is 20% of B, B is 25% of C. Let C is equal to 100. Let C is equal to 100. B is how much? B is equal to 25% of C. 25. A is 20% of B. A is equal to 20% means 1/5 means 5. If C is equal to 100, B is 25% of that. C is 100, B is 25% of that, means 25. A is 20% of B, means 5. So what percent of C is equal to A? So they are asking A by C into 100. They want to check this one. A is compared with C into 100. A is just 5% of C. That is it. Of C means compared with C, so take in the denominator. Is equal to A, it means they are talking about A. A compared with C. So A by C into 100. That's it. Okay, beta? Just the last question, this one. If I will say, I took 100 kg. Okay, Krishna, just listen. If I will say I took 100 kg and 24% was the wastage, how much I got? How much I got? Tell me. 76 kg, yes or no? If 76 kg is given after 24% wastage is taken out, net output 76. How much was the original? Tell me. How much kg was the original? Tell me fast. 24% is the wastage. Final output is 76. How much is the original? Tell me. Krishna, now clear, okay? Of the total, if 24% is the wastage, so 76% is the output, which is equal to 76 kg. I can do it. In this question, 24% is the wastage, so 76% is the output. Output is given. I got the total. Okay. Let's move to next now, everyone. Do it now. The option is right. Very good. Great. 1/3 students are trying to attempt. One more thing I would like to add, that only 1/3 students total present out of the total present in the class, only 1/3 are answering these all. Okay. So you can use this x% upon 100 plus x into 100. So 15 by 115 into 100. 5 3s are 5 2s are 5 3s are. So 300 by 23%. That is it. This is one of the short trick I have given you. But else you could take one more way, that if I might be letting that expense is equal to, no, successive to successive, two values should be given. There is just one value. Where is the successive data? Only one impact. Expense is 100. Let expense is 100. So price increase by 15%. So expense become 115. Expense is 100. Price increase 15%. It become 115. Now 115 will become 100 because of consumption. So 115 will become 100 after decreasing by 15. 15 by 115 into 100. So this is same. We'll give you this much. This way. Any way you can apply. The way you are comfortable. This is nice. Let's move next. Price increase 60%. How much percentage? Reduces consumption. Expenditure not to increase. Tell me fast. Anyone? Anyone at least now you can. B option is nice. Very good. 60 upon 160 into 100. I told you that x upon 100 plus x into 100. That is it. 60 upon 160 into 100. 23s are 28s are. Will give you 37.5%. B option is right. Yes, Kira. Okay. No issues. Just do it now. Number of seats in a cinema hall increased by 46. Price decreased by 46. Net impact, tell me. Revenue collected, decrease or increase. Now you can apply successive at least. Everybody. Now you can apply successive method. Okay. A plus B plus AB by 100. B option is right. Everybody can see now. A plus B plus AB by 100 because revenue, R means revenue, N means number of seats, P means price per ticket. So A plus B plus AB by 100. 46% seats increase, 46% price decrease, 46 into 46, 1 plus 1 minus 4 minus. This will give you how much? 24% with the minus sign. So decrease. Okay. This is the right answer. So guys, this is from my side. In today's session, I have given you many questions on percentage. 3 sessions has been given. My suggestion to everyone now, if you have not revised the last 2 sessions and today's session, you will revise the complete 3. You will feel awesome once you will revise. Until revision is not there, there is no benefit. There is no benefit. Tomorrow I'm going to start profit and loss, but revise these 3 sessions before coming. Okay. Vishal is saying 5-star rating. Thank you, Vishal. Weightage. The spelling of weightage is wrong. This topic, weightage is very high because every topic is going to use percentage. Okay, guys. I cannot share my personal Telegram. I'll have to check. I told you now. I'll have to check with the team that whether I can share my Telegram or not. So let me. I cannot share it. This is not allowed. Let me check it first. Then I'll share. Okay, thank you. See you next. Let's go.